My experience leaving Syria was one of the hardest decisions me and my family had to take when the war started, when the violence has become too much and we had no choice but to flee our homeland.
Muzoon's story began when she was in Zatari refugee camp. UNICEF was organizing a back-to-school campaign and Muzoon took part. She was very passionate about education and she clearly stood out.
I started going from tent to tent, speaking with girls and boys, with families about the importance of education because we cannot rebuild our country without educated generation.
This continued throughout her time in the camps, and when she resettled in the UK, she kept in touch with UNICEF. There was an opportunity for her to travel to Chad and see our UNICEF programs there. She met with children and young people and heard about their story and the impact that violence had on their education. It was very, very clear that she was a great fit for a Goodwill Ambassador, and she became part of the UNICEF family.
Going to school is not about getting a certificate. For me, education is deeper than that. It is about the things we learn, the things that makes us think, and when we learn more, how we can really discover more things about ourselves and of course about the world around us.
This one girl actually responded to her and asked her, "How are you so strong? How can we be strong like you?" And Muzoon responded to her and said, "You are already stronger than I am. You have overcome more than I ever have." And just to see the change in the girl, her face lit up, her posture changed. You could see that she brought that hope, and that's what's most important. I have seen her go from traveling to the field and very shortly after going to an event with government leaders and have that powerful voice and bring those stories. Muzoon spoke alongside UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres when she spoke so passionately about children's rights and advocating for investment and for them to be a focus in terms of decision making. Heads of state actually acknowledged her, and you could see that she had influenced a lot of the conversations in the room.
My hope for education for children around the globe to be a priority for world leaders and the change and policymakers, because once we give children access to education, we can bring peace for all of us around the world.